Yes, people. Waffled on in the building with my boy Mido in the building, man. Listen. Before we start, yeah. Round of applause for the ops. Man did it. Didn't only just did it. He absolutely. Did I speak to you about this game? Well, did you have chest about this game, or was you not confident about this game? We talk about the Man United Man City game, by the way. Did you have any chest for this game?
Bro, I knew we'd win, and various factors, right? And we could go into it. I knew we'd win. I predicted 2-1, right? But I'll be honest, even I didn't expect it the way they got whooshed up like that. Insane. I was at the derby. We had tickets, fortunate enough to get a ticket. So they looked horrible.
But hold on, stop. So you was at the game. So I want to know. I want you to take us through the journey, end to end. Yeah. So tell us about the feeling about the game. You know, the nerves, and in the stadium. This is your segment to talk about your team and let the people know.
Yeah, man. So atmosphere around the game was really, really positive. Yeah, I managed to bump into even Flex, big up Flex, Nuruddin, Saeed.
Oh, okay.
After the game,
you backed up Saeed, yeah?
After the game, yeah. But before the game, in the car park, you get me as it is. But before the game, I actually bumped into Flex and just had a little conversation. I got there quite early, right? And I said to him, "Look, I think we'll get a win. He wasn't feeling as confident, but I was quite confident we'd get a win because we had about 2 draws on the bounce. We were due a win. City, I didn't think they were looking quite convincing prior anyway. And I just thought that, they had no centre-backs. Regardless of Rodri, I feel like the midfield is very poor. They've been getting run through all season. So I feel like it's an opportunity to get them. And I predicted 2-1, right? Because I thought, Foden may get a goal because he doesn't like to turn up in the derby. But I thought that, we would, on the counter, I thought we just had too much threat, too much danger, man. Mbuemo, Ahmad. And this is before the game even started, right? Going into the stadium, and all the fans quite positive, you know what I'm saying? Their chance. Everyone was just turning up just to give City a slap, right? And my God, it was a slap and a half. You know what I'm saying? That backhand, that boom. And it would have been about 5, 6, 7 times potentially. That's how many goals we had about 3 disallowed goals.
Yeah, go on.
3 disallowed goals. You know what I'm saying? We had Casemiro. He should have scored that. What he was doing. We had Maguire about 2 minutes in, hit the crossbar with a back post header. Ahmad hit the post. There was, you know what I'm saying, bro? There was enough chances to at least put 5, 6 past them. And we got to have a conversation about just some players, especially the City's team, just how fucking overrated they are, especially this season. You know what I'm saying? Because we were talking about, and a lot of people downplayed United squad, and I've been consistent in this, and I've been on streams, multiple streams, different channels saying, it's a top 4 team, top 4 squad. Don't let Ruben Amorim and that terrorist fool you into thinking these players are worse than they are. And we'll have a conversation about now just all the people who are backing him, how muddy they are. All the people who are supportive of him and saying that give him time, just how stupid they were, really. Because instantly you've seen just how a United team should attack and play. Very, very direct, aggressive for the first, second balls, pressing in the right areas, not leaving any space, being compact. And on the counter, you've seen how many bodies were flying forward. We were 3-on-2, 4-on-3. And that is people, there's been a lot of conversation before this about the United way, the United way, right? United attack, the United style, right? An essence of a United team. How does it look? We ain't seen that. When's the last time you've seen something like that, a performance like that?
Oh, maybe last season when you played against City, but
no, That was a smash and grab, honestly.
Yeah.
The last time I've seen something as mad as that year in terms of performance, in terms of levels, in terms of on a big stage, turning up for a game, was probably, do you remember that game against Barcelona, Europa League?
How long ago was that, man?
Years back. Ollie.
Yeah. Come on, man. I ain't going to remember that, man.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the last time. This is what I'm saying, bro. And in between that time, United haven't put out a single performance to that level, in my opinion, at least. And now, it's a case of building on it, right? Can we sustain it? Because I knew as well, everyone knew United turn up in the big games. Bruno, when he sees a City shirt, he goes mad. It's like a dog that's fucking being fed after being hungry for so long. That's Bruno. I'm saying he turns up for these big games, so it's not a surprise. We've got Arsenal next. We'll have a conversation.
I know. Listen, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
We'll have a conversation about that. But then after that, I believe it's Fulham, and to me, that's the real test. You get me? Fulham at home. So to me, that's the real test. So, but that aside, I just want to big up the team in it because Bruno Fernandes, fucking 8, 9 out of 10 performance. Casemiro 9.5, 10 out of 10 arguably, you get me? Man of the match for a reason. He absolutely bossed it, man. Kobbie Mainoo put in a solid performance. Cunha came off the bench, solid performance. Should have had 2 assists. That man goal got chalked off at the end. But that was Dorgu, you know what I'm saying? What a fucking turnaround he's had last couple of weeks. Looking like a whole different player.
Hey, Dorgu was cooking on Saturday, bro. I only watched the second half, but a lot of the attacks, man, do you know what I mean? We're going through him, innit? Like Bruno was just like finding him, and then you know what? I think he like hit a shot just past the post.
Yeah.
That was a nice little shot, man. But yeah, man, you guys did well.
And Bruno had a great goal. I thought he put the ball into the net cleanly, but I didn't think he had the best game. Ahmad, I thought he had a great game. Should be timing his run better though, really, if I'm being honest. A few of those goals. Everyone, man, big up. Laman didn't really have to do anything. Like I'm saying, Martinez, Maguire locking up that fucking Viking, and that Big Steve, that sweaty looking snowman, been gassing up Rodri, Foden, Allen, Rodri, Semenya. Where the fuck have they been? Semenya, blood. You get me? It's a mad thing. Doku, Beetlejuice, locked up by Dorgu, off the ball, Dorgu and Shaw, they locked up Semenyo, and Dallo had worst player, by the way. I probably should have been sent off, I'll be honest. Probably should have been a red card. But Dallo's a scrub. Yet in the second half, he locked up Doku, let's be honest, with what do you call it? He was on the wing on that side.
Semenyo? Foden?
No, it was Dallo, on Dallo's side. So he actually locked up Doku. So you gotta ask questions about the City players. Are they really up for it? They really want this league? They want to win it? I didn't see shit.
Yeah, but it's a derby, in it though, bro. Because they're gonna get soft sides coming up.
Listen, in a derby, that's the one game where you expect at least to see a bit of fight. I saw fucking all, and I was there. I just see it. You could see it on the pitch, like they weren't really.
What about Bernardo Silva and all them man there? When that man like up for it?
What does he? What does? All right, I'm gonna ask you, bro. What does Bernardo Silva? What does he offer? What does he do?
He ticks the ball over and all that, you know. Energy.
Runs around, kicks a few shins, draws out a few fouls. That's fucking. He's just a Bruno in a blue shirt.
Nah, Bruno, man, Bruno.
Bro, like off form, Bruno on a bad day. You get me? That's Bernardo doesn't offer anything, and Pep keeps insisting with using him for some reason. You get me? That's their thing. It's a pass. Big up Godfrey.
Godfrey's in the building. I'm gonna go for the chat in a bit.
He's the passenger, and that is true as well, man. He doesn't really offer anything, so I'm not really hearing anything about him.
Saying Bruno is shit.
Foden hooked after 45 minutes, and normally you expect Foden, even going before the game, I thought Foden would get a goal because normally he does like to turn up against United. But
world class Foden, yeah.
bro, star boy Foden, pretty boy Foden, nowhere to be seen, fam. And he gets away with it. I'll be honest. He's been shit.
Always gets away with it. Always
Yeah.
gets away with it. Always gets away with it, bro.
Obviously, and Haaland was it no open play goals in about 7-8 games, something like that. That's concerning.
They've not won in their last 4 games, apparently.
Yeah. It's 4 straight, 3 draws and a loss.
That is crazy for
beat down, not a loss, fam, a beat down. We ended. Well, City fans were leaving the stadium after 75 minutes. They were leaving. They were done. They were done.
But anyway,
and I could go on all day, but yeah, we basically ended City's title run and title hopes, and you got the fans accepting that. Yeah, if we couldn't put up a performance against fucking this dusty Man United, what hopes do we have?
My question to you though, is Man United back? That's my question. Are they back?
My answer to that is, I will have an answer for you after the Fulham game. Because, like I said,
so not after the Arsenal game, after the Fulham game.
After the Fulham game, because I expect us to turn up against Arsenal. Right, even if we lose against Arsenal, I expect us a good performance against me, and we can go into a bit more of a nuanced analytical breakdown as to why I think that as well. Because I've got my kind of reasons behind why I think we can get something out the game against Arsenal. Styles versus fights kind of situation in it, but I expect us to turn up against Arsenal, win, lose, draw. It's the Fulham at home, which I'm super locked into now, because I'm like, to me, if we beat Fulham at home,
Fulham at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Now you say this, but yo, what happened this season? Wolves at home, Everton at home, West Ham at home.
Yeah, but you're under Carrick now. You're under a different manager. 4 at the back.
Look, these players, I don't trust them. I don't trust them, fam. I've seen this script before. I've seen this movie too many times. I need to see consistent 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 good performances, regardless of the results, regardless if we win them, we lose them. Because I need to see, how do these players react when they're facing a smaller team, when they're facing a team that frustrates them more? How do they react when they concede the goal? How do they react when they're in the lead? Do they get arrogant, start being sloppy, start conceding goals? How many points have we dropped so far from winning positions? It's probably, I think, number 2 highest in the league. If we had retained all our winning points so far this season, yeah, we'd be probably up in Villa's place, around sitting at that table. You get me? So, but we're not. So I need to see more before I'm convinced. So this is.
You know what I'm loving about this, though. You know what I love about this, yeah, because you could, if you had lost to Man United, Man City on Saturday, then the confidence wouldn't have been as much for the Arsenal game, even though you think that you probably would have got a result anyway. But now your confidence is sky high now. Yeah, come to the Emirates. I think that works in our advantage, because you're still susceptible to like set pieces, and that's how we deal with, especially at home. I think if we was playing at Old Trafford, which you played at Old Trafford already, I think that it's probably going to be a much more difficult game. But I think
a lot of people, at the start of the season, our first game at Old Trafford versus Arsenal, a lot of people were, in my opinion, United fans, they were overrating and glazing that performance in it. I thought that performance was meaty.
No, you lot played well. You lot played well.
I thought people were overrating it, bro. I thought it was meaty. What we saw yesterday, that is a fucking performance. Yeah. And if we can do even 80, 70% of that, 80% of that, right? I believe, because it's not, let's have it right, in it. Arsenal unbeaten at home at the Emirates all season. Yeah. You guys don't concede many chances. Right. You guys will press high and you'll press hard, and you'll be ready like fucking sharks to blood and water, waiting to jump on them turnovers, get me? So it's not going to be easy. However, what is also true is Arteta, big 6 teams this season so far, other than Spurs, he tends to bottle it, right? It doesn't tend to have the kind of balls to go out and go for the win and grab the game by the neck. And B, feel like it's quite easy to also neutralise Arsenal because everyone else has been able to do it. You just set up in a low block and just sit back and just frustrate the fuck out of them, force them to the wings, start putting.
Yeah, but are United going to actually? Are United actually going to do that? Because I can't see Ahmad.
I think we will. I think
down.
Because I think it's very dumb. Because I think it's very dumb to go out to the Emirates and start playing out because you'll get ripped apart. And I think Carrick knows that.
You know how I think that if you're going to do that, I think what you would do for the first half, if you can keep it 0-0 up until the first half, and then I think second half, if we haven't scored by the first half, then the second half I think you'll come out and play a bit more because you'll have a bit more belief. But to be honest, I don't know what's going to happen in that game because we drew our last game as well. So I think, I just think that we need to come out more positive on Saturday or Sunday. I just think we've
got so much danger here on counters. Like we can do so much damage. Why not use it to this advantage? Like we've proven that we can at home smack up City, but at the Emirates, why play into Arsenal's hands? Why be naive? Why start going out thinking you're fucking Superman? Right? If you can nick a 1-0, smash and grab, and just brock man up on the counter, and then sit back, take the 3 points, and keep your step in because you got Fulham at home next, and then you can make a statement win again. It's not the end of the world. I also think that coming out with a draw would probably be a better point for us than 2 points drop for you. But it's also very likely that, and from this previous patterns, the way Arsenal sets up against these big games, is that he will play for the draw. That's a given, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to suddenly just start feeling Odegaard and
the thing is
time and start going out guns blazing.
Yeah.
I don't think this is
what
doing all of a sudden. So
what Arteta will do, you do the pragmatic thing, but you have to realize, that's 2 draws in the last 2 games. So we kind of have to go for this game. I think we have to win this game.
In his head, he'd rather have 3 draws and 2 draws and a loss. He ain't gonna throw the dice to take the gamble to get the win to get me because he's not this season. He's shown that.
I think at the Emirates though, man. And big up to Skills in the building, man. I think at the Emirates,
every time.
Big up to Skills. I think there's a difference. Of us not playing well, compared to, do you know what I mean, going for it at the Emirates. And I think that at the Emirates, especially, we're at home, innit? So Odegaard tends to play better at home. Certain men tend to step up a bit more. It also depends on who's back as well. I wasn't too happy with Timber in that left back position. Maybe we need a Skelly there or maybe Calafiori. I don't know when he's going to be back, but there's definitely things we need to do to be prepared for that game. But I'm not worried about that game, bro. I'm really not worried about you, man. And that's with a lot of respect as well. We're going for the title right now. You, man, are going for top 4. So, you know what I'm saying, I see.
That,
huh?
I'm going to clip that, by the way, safe.
No, but we are going for the title, though. We are. And do you think you, man, are going to catch us?
Listen, I think it's very, very easy.
You're about 15 points behind us.
It don't matter. So Liverpool want the same.
I'm clipping this. You think you, man?
I think we come out with a draw. And if there's anything, listen, there's one team, There's one team that loves to mash up a dance, Mash up man's dance, man. If there's any team that loves to end unbeaten run, it's Man United. Let's have it right. We ended Cities. We did this last season. We didn't even knock you out at the FA Cup last season with 10 men.
I heard Cass talking. You man get 1 win and you're talking already, bro. 1 win, 1 good win. And you man think that you winning the title now.
You couldn't beat Liverpool with no striker.
I hear it.
So why should we? So why should I sit here? But why should I sit here with a better attack and expect a loss? Because your attack isn't attacking. Your attack is not clicking. Let's have it right.
That's factual. That's very factual about that.
Your defense is hard to break down, and that's a given. That's not going to be easy. But you are still going to attempt. You're still going to attempt to kind of go for a draw because that's what your manager does.
I don't think we're gonna want to go for a draw against Man United, man. We're gonna want to win the game. It's at the Emirates, yeah. I don't believe that. If the game gets to a certain point, yeah, where we can't punish you, then yes, I agree with that. But we're gonna go for a win in that game, yeah. I don't believe. All right, we got a dead draw at Forest, yeah. I get it, yeah. And I know I can hear your chest and everything, yeah. But there's a reason why we're 7 points ahead in the Premier League at this point, because we've been the best team in the league. Whether you like the performances or not.
Yeah? Two things can be true, innit? You've been the best team in the Premier League. Yeah. 7 points is clear. Two things can be true. But it's also true that against City, Arteta bottled it. Against Chelsea, Arteta bottled it. Against Liverpool, Arteta bottled it. Against Old Trafford, if we went for a set piece, you probably would have walked out with a point and thinking you bottled it as well. I don't know. You're not really
got the result, so
in these big games. No, but you got the win, so we'll exclude that. But everything else is true. Against these big teams, Arteta he's prone to setting up to get a draw. And I just don't know if he wants it enough, if he's willing to take a risk. You're saying that you
don't think Arsenal don't want to win this league?
In this against the performance against Forest, I have to question, do you?
Yeah, of course I question that. Of course I question that. And we might as well try to segue.
You will turn up against United, right? Like, it's a big game, but I think both teams will turn up. It's adapting. Both teams will turn up, so it's not unrealistic to thinking, a draw is on the cards. Whether it's a 0-0, it's a 1-1. Like I said, it's easy for us just to sit back and absorb, and you man will get frustrated as fuck. And after about 45 minutes, Emirates starts becoming a bit quiet, and it kind of filters through to your players.
I'm loving this energy, boy.
Because it was only last season that, in the FA Cup, for example, and in the league we lost. I get that. But
you don't. Apart from that FA Cup game, you don't beat us at Emirates. You've rarely beat us at Emirates.
But I think tomorrow, not tomorrow. Sorry, I think
Saturday. When is it? When is it? Sunday.
Sunday, yeah, Super Sunday. But I think on Sunday, it's a stars versus fight thing, man. I just feel like we can just sit back and frustrate you, and you guys will just get frustrated and try more, and just make yourself more open, more vulnerable. And on the counters, you can't deny that you guys have a lot of players to be worried about. If you've got Ahmad and Mbeumo and Cunha and Bruno running at you, you're telling me, regardless of your home record, you're telling me that you're just going to sit there cush.
Yeah, but at Old Trafford, you man was running at us at Old Trafford, and nothing a go on then. So, do you know what I mean?
Ruben Amorim tax, Obrigado tax. You get me?
Yeah, but they're still the same players, isn't it?
Because I had this.
They're still the same players, aren't they? So it doesn't really change, innit? I admit.
Yeah, because the same team wouldn't have beaten City the way they did, right? If it wasn't for
Kings in the building.
If Amorim started the job, you think we'd beaten City like that?
If Amorim what?
If Amorim had the job, you think we'd beaten City like that?
I don't know, to be honest, because you
man
are funny. Not like that, but you man are funny. Didn't you beat them last time you played at the Old Trafford?
No, that was at Ten Hag. Was the last time.
Was it what? Was it draw?
The last time we won, it was under Ten Hag.
Oh, what, the Rashford run across? Okay. Yeah, but you beat them. Okay. Yeah. I hear it.
We beat them at Etihad. Again, that was a smash and grab. And I don't think, I'm not saying, listen, I know bands are going at me at the chat in it, but I am not saying that it's going to be a beat down against Arsenal. This is not what I'm saying, because Arsenal would be hard to break down and you don't concede chances. Your defense is top. Your structure, the way you shape up off the ball, the way you sprint back as a unit off the ball, it's crazy. Like, I respect it, bro. It's not going to be easy to break down.
I'm waiting for the buck.
But your attack is still, there's a lot to be desired. Let's have it right. There's still a lot for your attack. Like, I just think we can sit back and absorb your attack because you guys don't do anything on the ball. You just hold your position and do a U-shaped thing. So if we
How
come out
many
with a
goals?
stinking 0-0, are we really going to be as upset as you?
Yeah,
It's a
but
stinking
I'm not
0-0
thinking
off-
about a draw. I'm not thinking about a draw. So
I
we've
know
got
you're not
40
thinking about a draw,
goals.
but your manager is. I can guarantee you that.
I hope he's not.
Because
We've scored
after
40
watching that
goals.
City performance, you're telling me he's not extra shook now. He's not shitting it.
Well, against Forest.
And also against, I'm telling you, fam, he's watching those tapes against City. He's watching Ahmad. He's watching Bruno. He's watching Cunha. He's watching Mbeumo, fam. He's watching these tapes, and he's telling me he's not fucking shitting it right now, thinking about, yo, I need to get a draw. This is Arteta, cuz.
I know. This ain't even an Arteta thing, though. This is an Arsenal fan pride thing. Yeah, it's like we're playing Man United, brother. It's not like we're playing like, I don't know, Bournemouth or someone. This is a big game for us, yeah. So I don't think it's gonna be a bottle thing on. When is the game? People, let me know when the game is. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It's probably gonna be Sunday, innit? Or Saturday evening kickoff, innit? Let me just check when the game is.
Yeah, Sunday 4:30.
Sunday 4:30, even better. So yeah, you guys will be rested for that game because you man are on one game a week. So I hear it. You know what I mean? We play Inter Milan tomorrow. So our players will be also, I think, decent, you know what I mean, rested for that game as well. I think it's going to be a tough game. I can't say that we're going to dubs you up. I can't say that right now, but I just think it's going to be a hard game. And it's usually difficult games against you, man, anyway. But we need this win more than you guys. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because we want to win this title.
But let's not forget, we also need this win too because we want top 4.
No, but you man are in position for top 4. You man are...
Yeah, but we need points.
You man are a point...
We need consistency.
Where are you? Hold on. Oh, you man are a point behind Liverpool, bro.
This is what I'm saying, because this is what I'm saying. And City have Liverpool soon, I'm pretty sure.
This week as well. Same week.
Is it? Anfield.
Oh, City got Spurs, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, City got Spurs, mad thing. But no, City got Anfield soon. So
yeah, I think
this is what I'm saying. There's more opportunity for us to pick up points in between because we've got a couple games which are more favorable. I'm not saying easy because there's no easy game. More favorable, shall we say, right? But we need the 3 points just as much, fam. Like this, I'm keeping it a buck in it. We need Champions League. We need to make ground on Villa, especially because this is what I'm not really impressed that even Liverpool, Chelsea, and all of us are this far behind Villa after January. Are you taking the piss? It's not good enough. So there's ground to cover. We ain't got that many games. I expect these men to just fucking run their bollocks off. They have to. It's Arsenal. We got Mazraoui coming back. No more Dallo.
What happens if we actually beat you though? What then? You just take the L and just move on.
It's a performance thing. If we get Brock up here,
I'm not going to say Brock up. I wouldn't say Brock up, but
if we put in a good performance and you man just nick a win, I ain't going to be too pissed on it. It's a big game, right? And you should be beating us. Let's have it right.
Now we should be beating you now. Yeah, before you chess on chess.
You should be, and I've said this year. Waffle, maybe you've not heard it from me, but you can ask BBK and you can ask them, man. Yeah, I've said this. You man should have won at least 2 to 3 league titles in the last 5 years.
Of course, yeah, 100%.
There's
maybe
one.
I want to say 3. I wouldn't say 3, maybe 2.
This one, number 3, right? We should say you should be winning this season.
Yeah.
So even last season, I feel like you should have won, really, considering the situation. But I think there's one constant why you're not winning, and it's the gaffer, right? And regardless of how good your team is, because he doesn't utilize the best. If I suddenly see Eze and Nwaneri on the pitch, I'm shook. But do you think he's going to draw for them kind of bullets? He's not.
Your guess is as good as mine, bro.
He's bringing on Moreno and fucking Norgard and Zubimendi, bro.
Norgard ain't seeing touching grass, man.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. He's not gonna do the mad thing and put Eze and Odegaard and Nwaneri on the pitch and just say, listen, lads, let's just go rip man up. He's not going to do that when he's got every capability to do it. So why should I sit here and expect us to lose if I think a draw is probably going to be what he plays for anyway, which is shown in all these big games? Like, you got to show me some evidence to suggest that, yeah, this guy's suddenly just going to start going all out attack. Because you've got amazing players here that can brook man up. Let's have it right. But they're never on the pitch.
We're not gonna come on, bro. Yeah, depending on the game, yeah, we're not gonna go out all out attack. Yeah, come on now. That's just not what we do.
But I think if you're going for a title, as you said, a manager who's realised after the last couple of draws that he has to get the dub, bro. He needs the 3 points and he has to go all out attack, especially at home. And he has to do away the stigma of him in this season, especially of bottling it in the big games, in the big six. In these
but if we go all out attack and you counter attack and score 2 goals, yeah, what then? You got to be. You can't just be like.
What if we just sit back the whole game and take a draw? Then what?
Well, we have to attack you. We have to attack you.
What if
we will attack. Yeah, but the attack might not be good enough, but we can still score goals.
You couldn't break down Forest, and we drew at Forest, but we put 2 past them. We probably should have scored 3, 4.
So, as you said, styles make fights, innit, bro?
And
styles make fights.
We can play a similar style to Forest, mate. I don't expect Carrick to start going out there saying we want 80% possession. This is not going to happen at the Emirates. It's unrealistic.
Brother, just listen. Just don't let me get them 3 points, because Monday is gonna be mad for you, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. And you're talking with hella chess as well, and I like it. I do like it. I respect it, but don't. You know what I mean? Because if Arteta lets the handbrake off, yeah, then I think it's worries for you, man. But that's only if he lets the handbrake off. So we're gonna see. We will see. And there's a reason why we're at the top as well. Yeah, don't let this.
Listen, I need to ask you, yeah, because you've got a lot of faith in Arteta, yeah.
No. Don't say. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. I've got faith in my players.
Faith in the players. All right, cool. I'll ask you, Gaffer, innit? I'll ask you. Let me ask this, but innit, like, considering the situation, and you knew that City lost, right? Considering he knew that situation, why did he opt to someone Moreno before Eze?
Do you know how vexed I was about that game, bro? You don't understand. Middle Goonie, and I allow it. You know how vexed I was. Do you know how vexed I was in that game, bro? Yeah. I don't get it, but people say Marino's a DM. I don't see him as a DM. I see him as someone that attacks the box late. You know what I mean, a gate box crasher. And to be fair, he nearly scored in the second half. Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Yeah, not saying it was the right decision, but he did nearly score. If he had put more on that, he would have scored a goal. Yeah. Yes, we want to see Eze. Definitely want to see Eze, but I don't know where it is, bro. I really don't know, man. It's just this stubbornness. He's not letting the handbrake off. And as you said, yeah, there's other players in that team as well that ain't performing as well. Odegaard, yeah, missing. Gyökeres didn't do much. Yeah. Madueke done a bit. Martinelli missed a big chance. Didn't do much apart from that. It's about balance, isn't it? In that front line, bro.
Martinelli,
the Trossard's better starting. Trossard's better starting the game. I don't like him coming off the bench. Yeah, I think Trossard should have started. I think maybe Saka should have started, but they said he had a niggle, so he shouldn't even play then if he's had a niggle, innit? You know what I'm saying? Why not even?
Why is Ethan not touching pitch? Why is Eze not touching pitch?
He clearly doesn't fancy them. That's the simple answer to that. He doesn't fancy them for whatever reasons, because they're too not free. What's the word? They're not in the system. Yeah, do you understand? They're not in the system. They don't.
So why should I be shook of you this weekend then?
I didn't say to be shook. I've not been talking about being shook here. I just said, yeah, if
why should I let off? So why should I not? Why should I not expect a draw then? based
Well,
on all this.
if you want to expect a draw, that's up to you. But I'm not expecting a draw. I'm expecting a win. I'm not expecting a draw. I'm expecting us to beat you because of our previous 2 games where we've drawn. Yeah. And I just think there's a difference between, playing shit and being off form than being on it. Yeah. And if these guys are about their business, they will be on it against Man United. Yeah. They because the thing is as well, with Arsenal and Chelsea, the likes, these teams, sometimes they tend to drop their level to the team that they're playing. Do you understand? So I'm expecting a full tempo game against Man United. You saw us against Chelsea in the week. We kind of like dusted, and obviously they got the 2 goals from Garnacho, whatever, we still got the result. I'm expecting us to raise our levels because there's been 2 games. Liverpool game, that's always going to be a tough game for us anyway, regardless. Mentality, history, all of that kind of stuff. We didn't take advantage. Fair enough. Forest, I was surprised by that. I was surprised we didn't go there and beat them.
I wasn't surprised,
brother. I wasn't like, I was surprised. I was surprised we didn't. Because Martinelli missed that chance. That's the one that. And I thought, you know what? There's going to be more chances for us to just maybe nick a win.
I will say though, and I said this earlier last time. Do you remember? I was like, yo, the City ground, Nottingham Forest away is a hard fixture for almost every club this season. For the big clubs, they will turn up against the big clubs. So I wasn't surprised that they come out with a draw in it, and I think it just reinforces the whole notion that you're trying to unlock lower blocks here. You've got a lot there, and you've got 2 potential keys sitting on the bench, and you refuse to use them. You're telling me
he's not using one year.
This weekend, if I see a midfield, because I can break down, I think at the moment Raya's probably the best keeper in the league. I think Alisson has dropped off a bit. Raya's number 1. Your defense.
Donnarumma's been doing things as well.
Midfield. Your midfield, right? Donnarumma, now to me, I think Raya is probably in the better. Donnarumma's top there, to be fair. But your midfield, right, depending on who you put up, who Arteta lines up here, can either be, I am shook, this is crazy, all the way down to, these are fridges. What we're doing here, this is fridge ball, it's haram ball. You've got a spectrum of midfielders depending on who the manager puts out there. This is where your weak spot is, because your attack, let's have it right, it's low-hanging fruit. Martinelli, Gyökeres, not at the level. Madueke, not at the level.
Trossard, I'll go for Trossard.
On his day, can score worldies, but how often is he on his day if he's starting? And again, it comes down to the manager. And then Saka, since his injury, is just not been the same player. So where you're most vulnerable in your midfield and your attack.
Yeah, of course.
I'm seeing Zubi, Rice, and Marino touch pitch this weekend, or Odegaard, Rice, Zubi touch pitch. I'm not really concerned. If I'm seeing Eze and Odegaard and Rice, I'm concerned. If I'm seeing Waneri, Odegaard, Rice, I'm concerned. But the chances are I'm not going to see that.
I'm not. Listen, at the end of the day, whoever he picks, whatever team that he picks, I'm going to have a whinge about it. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the game, man's got to do what they got to do on the pitch, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And whether you worried about them or not, that's here nor there. The thing is, we're still top of the league right now. 7 points clear of Man City. I don't know how many points you are behind. I think you're about 15 points, 16 points. Was it 15 points, 14 points, something like that? So I ain't got to worry about you, man. Like, respectfully, I ain't really got to worry about you, man. And the thing is, the funny thing is as well about this year is you man could do a Villa like last season where they beat Man City and they beat Arsenal in consecutive weeks. That's a possibility that can happen. Can you remember that? Villa beat City and they beat Arsenal like in a week. So anything can happen on the day, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I just feel that you're going to come to us with no respect, and I think you'll get punished because you've not paid us respect when we're a much better side in terms of like collectively than you think we are. That's my own opinion.
I disagree because I think Carrick and Holland aren't idiots, and they know the chances of getting anything out of this game rely on sitting in.
Carrick and who? Who'd you say?
Steve Holland, blood.
Who?
Steve fucking Holland.
I thought you said Haaland.
Holland. Steve Holland.
Who's Holland? Who is he?
He's assistant to Carrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So they're not stupid, but they know that the best chance of getting anything out of this game is just to hit Arsenal on a counter and sit back. And that's your weak point, and we can all sit here and accept that that is the best way to deal with Arsenal: low block and counter. That's it. And we arguably have some of the best attackers in the league to do a low block and counter, especially when it comes to pace. If you have Cunha and Ahmad and Mbeumo and Bruno, potentially Sesko starting, that's a lot of pace.
Yeah, but how you man on set pieces? How's your goalkeeper on set pieces?
Better
How's
than
your defense?
Set pieces. You're
because we are going to get a load. We are going to get a load of them. Yeah. This is where we hurt teams as well. We ain't just got one way. If we're not hurting you in a certain way, then we're gonna.
How good are you? How good are you with the ball if you're just sitting behind 10 men? What can you do?
But the thing is, we're gonna get set pieces. You're gonna foul us, yeah. If we got the ball,
if you don't get any, then can you keep relying set pieces to bail you out? Is that the Arsenal way?
At the moment, it is. At the moment, it is.
Is that what you're relying on, just to kick it off the shins, get a corner?
No. We want to win games, and we scored many open goals. We scored many open play. We've scored many open play. The thing is, if you don't coach your guys against our weapons, which are mass destruction weapons, then that's not my problem. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm just telling you that we've got other bows. Yeah, it's not just plan A, we've got plan B as well. Because you're saying the sit back and counter attack thing, yeah. But you know what? Yeah, you're gonna put the ball out. We're gonna have corners. Are you gonna be able to defend against them corners? Because that is one of our bows. So if we're not playing well, so like the Chelsea game, we scored in the first 7 minutes, set piece. Yeah, set piece FC, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. You know, how are you going to combat that? Because you're going to have to come out. If we score first, you man are going to have to come out. Yeah. So it ain't going to be a case of sitting back now. And then when you come out, we're just going to okay.
This is great, but I'm just hearing a lot of ifs and buts and maybes. When I've seen with my eyes that Arteta will just take a draw if he's struggling. This is it.
So you just said if yourself. You just said if yourself.
Okay.
If he's struggling,
I'm basing it on evidence.
The game not even started yet.
No. Let's not do this. I'm basing it against evidence. I'm basing it against evidence. What I've seen with my eyes this season against Man City.
And the evidence you've seen is that we're 7 points ahead. And the evidence you've seen, we're 7 points ahead. And how many points ahead of you? So that goes to show that the evidence, is not fully accurate. We're winning games, bro. Yeah, we've drawn our last 2 out of 5 games. Yeah, we've only lost 2 games this season.
So you're
2 games. How many games you lost this season? How many games you lost?
Are you happy then with the way you guys?
How many games have you lost this season? It's not a question of happy. It's not
because
a question
we can talk about.
I'm talking about the facts. I'm talking about the facts. How many games have you lost this season?
I'm not
roughly. Well, I'll tell you how many games you lost this season, yeah, compared to Arsenal, yeah.
Tell me.
Hold on a sec. I'll tell you. I think you lost about 5 or something, but let me have a look. Might be more.
How many draws? How many draws?
So you've drawn 8 games, and you've lost 5. Yeah, we've drawn 5 and we've lost 2 games. Yeah.
And those 5 games you've drawn, how many of them were against
City? Liverpool,
okay.
City, Liverpool, Sunderland,
right?
Forest, and there's one more. Chelsea. Who's the last one? Who's the last one?
Chelsea. Right. So out of those teams you've listed, how many of them are Big Six teams?
Chelsea, Liverpool. Who's the other one?
City
teams.
Right. So why should I sit here and accept that you can go out and get a win against another Big Six team this weekend?
No. I'm not saying that.
Like the win is given. You're so much better than us. And
this is the problem. This is the problem with you.
Is it either stand on business? Yeah.
This is the problem. This is the problem with you. Yeah. You've got one good win against Man City, and now all of a sudden you're winning the league. That's what I'm hearing from you Man United fans.
I've never once said I'm winning the league.
That's what I'm hearing. Listen, I heard Cass on the Never a Foul saying them man are winning the league.
Them man are doing the YouTube thing.
That's crazy.
Listen, them man are doing the YouTube thing because any Man United
to think that you man will still catch us in this league. That is
no Man United fan with sense has fucking. I said with sense, yeah. Quote with sense has said we'll win the league. We know we're fighting for a top 4 spot. Right.
I'm just saying what I've heard from man saying it on his shows, isn't it?
Right,
that's all I'm saying.
That's Cass, and let him do his thing, big him up, whatever. But that's his opinion. But any other Man United fan, we've spoken to Ahmed, we've spoken to myself, we've spoken to Dan United, for example. So other United fans who have just said comfortably, we're not winning anything, bro. Let's be honest. We're here for a top 4 battle. Let's have it right. And City also, how many points ahead of United? When City's
been crap this season.
Yeah, but how many points are they ahead? How many points are they ahead of United? And yet they all should have
United.
6. Yeah, how many points are they ahead? We can run the same gimmick.
Hold on,
this is your problem, bro. We can run the same gimmick with City. They have X many points ahead of United.
So they're 8 points.
Yeah. So how many points are they behind you?
7.
So are they 8 points better than United because of their wins this season?
Yeah, of course they're 8 points because they won more games.
Why are they getting broke up this weekend?
Because you man with a better team, and you know what? Derbies, everything goes out. The only reason why I can hear the derby thing, right? But other than that, you're trying to tell me you're X many points ahead, therefore you're better. But bro, I've been watching the team with my eyes. Your attack is fucking dog shit, bro. Brother. You've had a
attack, regardless of Man United and how we're doing. Your attack, like in isolation, it's just shit, bro. It is.
No one's debating the attack, and this is the thing. What you're not understanding, right? Yeah. The game isn't just based on your attack. Yeah. Collectively, your midfield.
You need 3 points, so it has to be based on attack.
You're not listening. You're just doing the.
You need 3 points, and we're going to bank on our attack. I can sit here and say we will bank on using our best attackers. Will you guys do that? Probably not. That's the facts.
Brother, if you man lose on Monday, on Sunday, yeah,
I will sit here and accept.
You better sit here, with shades on. I want you wearing shades, yeah, because I'm
not going to be wearing shades.
This league isn't just about beating Man United, by the way, yeah. The league is a marathon, by the way, yeah. So win, lose, or draw against you, man, we move on to the next game anyway, yeah. And you can say whatever you want to say about attack. We've been talking about our attack all this season, so it's nothing new under the sun when you tell us our attack is shit and all that kind of stuff, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's a point where you can't keep saying the same thing, yeah, and then you get beat, and then what you're gonna say on Monday when you get beat? You're gonna say, well,
in your head,
your pieces, your attack question. If Gyökeres scores against you on Saturday, or whoever Saka scores against you, on Sunday or whatever, yeah, what are you gonna say then? Your attack shit, and we beat you. You can say whatever you want. The thing is, if we beat you and get 3 points, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's my point. What I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter how we beat you, as long as we get the result.
If you don't get 3 points, what are you going to sit here?
We don't get.
Are you going to sit on stream and accept that your attack is shit and your manager is washed? Are you going to do that?
I've told you already that our attack is not that great, and I've told you. Listen. I've done video about Arteta already. Yeah.
No, so why are you banking on getting 3 points?
Huh?
So why are you accepting? Why in your head is 3 points already done and dusted in the bag?
I didn't say that.
You're talking.
I didn't say that. I didn't. No.
What I said to you, your energy is telling me, these 3 points are done.
What I said to you, and you're not listening. You're not listening.
Telling me 3 points are here, but you still don't have faith in your attack.
You need to concentrate. I said I said to you,
Don't say that.
I said to you, if my team scores against you, Saka, Gyökeres, or whatever, yeah, then you can't turn around and say, "Oh, your attack shit." Come Monday when you've lost. That's all I'm saying about that.
Okay. And if you
I'm saying
don't
about
win,
that.
you can't turn around and say that our defense is shit and we're that much shitter than you. And you should sit here and accept that you've been underrated, you've been talking a lot of shit, and you got humbled. And that's the reality, because I don't think
who's been talking about shit about Man United though? That's the thing. I think you're
in this context. You've been coming out with this chest saying that you guys are X many points ahead and we're robbed, and this is the energy you've been giving out.
Do you know what it is? I think you chat to too many Arsenal man on Twitter and all them things there, man. I think you chat to too many of these men.
No, listen, I've come out, I've respected the defense, I've respected your structure, and I've respected off the ball how as a unit you guys do your thing, and I've respected the keeper, and I've respected certain players in attack which I think are top quality players. I don't respect your manager, blood. I don't.
Yeah, right? But Mido, this ain't about manager. My manager.
Your manager's instructions.
You know what you're doing, Mido. You know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to do, Mido. You know what you're trying to do, Mido. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, you're trying to pigeonhole me with someone that we know in a group. Yeah, that always bigs up the manager. Yeah. I'm not that guy, yeah. So when you talk to me,
no,
me differently, respectfully, in terms of how I feel about my manager.
Your manager is the reason why I have chest. You won't get 3 points.
That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine.
But I will say this, and I'll end it with this, yeah, because you guys are unbeaten at home, yeah, this season.
Yes, and we're going to continue to be unbeaten.
There's one team. If there's one fucking team that loves to mash up, yeah, unbeaten runs here, it's us.
It won't be you. It won't be you. It'd be a lowly team that will come and beat us, but you won't beat us.
It is.
You will not beat us.
United.
And I'll say this again. I say it every stream. Yeah, I say this every stream. Arsenal are not losing a game at the Emirates in the Premier League all season. Clip that up.
Yeah. So basically, chat. Yeah. Basically,
clip that up.
The Don, has said they're gonna go invincible in it at home.
What's that?
So the Don has basically said that he thinks he's going invincible at home in it.
Yeah, I think we are. But I've said it like months ago. I've said it months ago.
You have, I know you have.
I've said it months ago. So I'm still gonna have that chest.
I respect the chest though. I respect it. And based on your defense and your goalkeeper, like I hear it. You get me? Like that's not a mad thing to say, but I've seen more weirder things in football, bro. I've seen more crazy things.
Listen, brother, I've been watching football.
I don't think
than you, so I've seen weird things.
I know facts you have, but I think when it comes to unbeaten runs, United suddenly start sniffing around and get their tails up. It's like,
I personally think, that
I can even see I'll take a draw, but I can see a 2-1 United.
This is what I'm saying. No, hold on. You can't have that chest and say you take a draw. Yeah, I want 3 points. What I was gonna say, I big up to that great win you had against Man City. Yeah, but this is going to be a totally different game. It's not going to be the same game. Yeah. Yes, you got a good counter attack. Yes, Kobe's back and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I just think this is going to be a totally different game. Yeah. I don't think you can play 2 games consecutively the same. Yeah. This is going to be a totally different game. Man City's defense, as you said, their best defenders were out. So it's easy to counter attack and play against the defense like that. You're coming up against the best centre back pairing in the Premier League. Arguably the best right back. You can argue the best right back or not. I don't really care at this moment in time. In Timber, yes, maybe our midfield hasn't been great, but we still got Declan Rice in midfield, yeah. And when Declan Rice on his day, when he's ready, and don't discount Zubamendi as well. I'm not even talking about Odegaard, yeah, but don't discount my boy Zubamendi as well, because when he's ready, he's ready. My attack, yes, you can cuss the attack, not that great and all that kind of stuff, but we're at the Emirates, bro, yeah? And these man owe us a performance. These man owe us a performance because they didn't perform on Saturday. So I'm expecting us, man, yeah, to do something on Sunday. I don't care. It's not going to be a slapping. I don't care about all of that. 3 points, going how many 9 points or whatever ahead of City and done. That's all I'm on, bro. That's all I am on. Yeah? Clip that. Clip that.
Clip that,
Are we ready? Are we done?
This is it, This is it, fam. If we had just if you had just done your job this weekend, yeah, and beaten Forest, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
No, but the thing is,
we've done you a favour, fam, and I'll take a draw and be blessed. But because of that performance against Forest, you've given me ammunition to sit here and say, "Yo, we can do something."
Nah, we don't do stupidness like that, man. I'm a Muslim.
You've given me ammunition like you did here. Arsenal's biggest opponent this season is Arsenal. You guys are playing against yourselves.
Exactly, I totally agree with you. The thing is, a lot of the things that you said, I agree with a lot of the things you said, yeah. But I've got to say this, yeah. That what was I going to say? I was going to say this, yeah. That our needs are different this season. I get you're going for. Listen, brother, yeah. What's more important, a flipping title or a top four? Yeah, which we've been doing top four for forever.
Of course, the title's more important, but these
title,
needs,
yeah. So
needs, but my bro, these needs haven't just suddenly materialized overnight. These needs have
been
there. You've had these needs against Forest, you didn't capitalize. You had these needs against Chelsea.
We didn't. And Liverpool, we didn't do it as well. But that doesn't mean the season's over. The season's not over. There's
these
still
needs
games.
Have always existed, but your manager is just prone to not.
Why are you not crashing out on City that have not won a game in 4 games? They should be getting crashed out. No one's saying much about City, bro. About the game,
bro. They're dead food. They've got
the best manager in the world. They've got the best manager in the world.
No one gives a shit about City, innit? Like, let's be
honest. What about Liverpool as well? Because Liverpool are getting.
They need to be crashed on, though. They need to be crashed on because they spent fucking how much? How many millions? What, 400, 500 million?
They've spent 500 million, but no one's crashing out on them. It's all on us.
Listen, they've got about 6 fans in it, so I hear it. That's why no one's really crashing out that hard in it. But Arsenal versus Man United is the social media derby, bro. I'm fuck City, fam. I'm done and dusted. Let's move on. I'm locked in against Arsenal this weekend. You get me? Because you guys, let's have it right. You guys are going for a title. It's not going to be an easy game. And I've sit here. I've not downplayed your thing. I've sit here with respect. I've bigged up your thing. I've bigged up the events. Bigged up certain aspects of your game. But the other aspects, which are fair to criticize.
No, I hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
To be decided, but I'm not also sitting there and saying, yeah, we got the best defense because I'm worried about your set pieces. I'm worried about that fucking inevitable Gabriel header, bro. The back post running in like he's fucking about to rush someone, bro.
You know we beat you it's
gonna happen. You get me? You get me? So
we beat you with Nketiah, yeah, and we've got much better attack now. So
we beat you with 10 men. We beat you with 10 men.
I hear it. But we had Havertz in attack, so I'm not surprised.
Band for band. Havertz may make a start this weekend. Let's have it right. What I would be surprised if he does. What do you think? Do you think Havertz might get some minutes this weekend?
Nah, he should have got some minutes.
Wait, Yoker is performing, bro. I think Yoker needs to hold bench.
Quick combined 11, before we get off here, so goalkeeper, Raya, clear.
Yes.
Defense.
You can have all your defenders.
Who's your right back?
Mazraoui's back.
See, he's good as well, but is he better than Timber?
Listen, you can have all your defenders, including goalkeeper.
No, we're doing a combined. I'm trying to do a fair team. I'm not trying to thing.
I accept your defense.
What about the left back? What about the left back? Because our left back's not been great, bro.
Who's fit?
Who's your left back?
For your left back? We've got Luke Shaw. Yeah.
You could have Shaw. You could have Shaw because we haven't got a thing, yeah? Midfield.
Right, so midfield, Rice, Bruno, Casemiro.
Okay. Up top?
It has to be either Mbeumo or Sesko.
Mbeumo.
Right wing Ahmad.
Sesko.
Right wing Ahmad.
I'll give you that.
Left wing Trossard.
Who's your left wing?
Dorgy at the moment.
Trossard gets in there, not ahead of Dorgy though. But,
even
it's not that bad. It weren't that bad. It's not that bad. It weren't that bad, didn't it? So I hear it. What's this? Man United talking about spending when United allegedly dominating. Nobody was spending more than United.
This is it. Everyone gets onto United for spending, so I'm not used to it. My question is, why is City not getting the same energy? I'm not saying don't crash it on United for spending. I'm just saying crash on everyone else too, because Chelsea gets it. Liverpool be getting it for this season. City should get it too. Pep's just a checkbook manager, fam. He's proven it. If you ain't got the best players, let's be honest, the pool of elite world-class players, it's shrinking. The pool of talent, it's shrinking. thinking, so he's not got the best picks to just go in and let me grab that. Let me just take that. He can't do that no more, cuz.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it. So I'm not saying that you should crash it on United for spending, because rightly so, we've also spent on shit in the last 10, 13 years. But I think you should have the same energy for City, who are spending X amount, but they're not winning either. And they're playing shit. That's it. Big up the assemble, though.
Yeah, big up the assemble. Hey, listen, people, we're going to leave it there, man. Quite heated today. But you know what? I knew it was going to get like this at some point. I knew like Mido was going to get that extra chest, that 4D chest at some point. But it's all good. It's all good for the algorithms. It's all good for the views. Big up to the chat as well. You've been lively today. The show's starting to pick up every Monday. And listen, brother, we will see in it next week, in it. Who's on top in it? Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sure during the week there's going to be a lot of build up and all that towards the game. And if it's a draw, yeah. Say it's a draw, yeah. Both teams went for it, yeah. Say it's like a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Is there still a crash out, or is it like
no? Because
I need to be sure. I need to be sure in it, because
hey, listen. For me, if we perform our fucking socks off here and we lose, fair play.
Yeah,
right. I'll accept it. It is what it is. Like I said, my bigger test is the Fulham game after this. That's my biggest test.
Nah, bro.
I don't trust these players to turn up against Fulham. I trust them to turn up against Arsenal and City. I don't trust them to turn up against Fulham. That's just reality. You get me? I mean, criminals, bro. I put in a group chat, in the other group chat with the man and me. I put in 2 weeks before the game, these bastards will give the performance of their lives against City. I can already see it, and lo and behold, it happened. So it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, for me, performance. If we come out with the loss, of course, some points would be great. But if we perform well and come out, the better team won in a day, then safe.
Yeah, man, defo. But listen, people, we're gonna leave it there. Hey, man had me hot for a minute, bro. I can't listen. I'll be real with you, man. Got me hot, for a little bit. But you know what is what is. Brothers at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yeah, people. But listen, people, make sure you slap up the likes. Make sure you subscribe to Mido. His name's gonna be in the video description as well. Yeah. So make sure you go and subscribe to him. Anyway, people, we're out. Yeah, we've got work to do. Peace.